That was a great breakdown there, Elyse. Okay, so it's 5:18 now, and we know that you have been watching the weather really across the state and across the country, certainly the hill country, but wondering a little closer to home here, what can we expect? I know we had some pretty heavy rainstorms yesterday.
We did, and Samika, we could see a repeat of that today as we head into the afternoon and evening. And in terms of any flooding, it would be potential street flooding. So think about those low-lying areas, areas with poor drainage, some of those dips in local roads that you have on your morning or evening commute. Those could potentially take on a little water today as we see those heavy downpours here in Houston. Meanwhile, this morning, it's a quiet start to the day for the most part. You can see a beautiful clear sky from our Lake Conroe tower cam. Temperatures right now in the low to mid 70s. The exception is off of Galveston. Of course, they're right next to the Gulf. It's more humid and warmer there. Temperatures are in the mid 80s right now. And today, temperatures are going to climb into the low 90s in the afternoon. One reason why it might not be warmer than this today is because of the potential for those showers and thunderstorms. Once they roll in, they are going to cool off any areas that see those heavier downpours. Tonight, though, right around 8, 9 o'clock is when we'll start to see the activity fizzle out. We'll be left with some cloud cover out there and temperatures likely hovering in the low to mid 80s once that rain does come through. And today we have a higher chance for rain potentially than compared to the next couple, and much higher than what we have tomorrow. So today is a higher chance that you get some rain near your house. But I do want to emphasize this weekend we have increased the potential for showers and storms both days. So start to think ahead to your weekend plans and how this wet weather pattern could impact them. Reason why rain chances go down tomorrow is because of another cloud of Saharan dust. Yes, another one moving into the Gulf, and then will swirl across the Texas coast into tomorrow. It'll be right smack dab over our heads. So this could lead to a reduction in air quality at times and that hazy skyline. But this time around, the Saharan dust doesn't linger. It's here for one day, then it's out of here. But I want to point out the Saharan dust moving into the Caribbean as well, which is why we are keeping the tropics quiet for now. No tropical development expected in the Atlantic basin, in the Caribbean, or the Gulf over the next 7 days. And finally, for the first time too, not for the Caribbean, yes, for the Caribbean, but for the Pacific, that's what I should mean. The Eastern Pacific is also quiet. No tropical development expected there as of right now. Now on 13 alert radar, something somewhat tropical I want to talk about are some of these tropical downpours that are currently over the northern Gulf. This is seasonal, something we can see this time of year, of course, when we're in the heat of summer. We have these showers and thunderstorms that have developed over the Gulf. As they try to push inland, they are going to weaken as they move away from that deeper tropical moisture. An example is the thunderstorms that were near Galveston, Crystal Beach. They really fizzled out as they lifted farther north into Chambers County. That being said, though, eventually we will see that sea breeze and that higher moisture level move into southeast Texas, and that's what increases our rain chance for today. So this morning, Future Track keeps us dry. I don't necessarily buy that. This is 1 p.m. on Future Track. I think this is going to look more like 10 a.m. So Future Track is just a few hours behind this morning. So by noon, 1 o'clock, I think we'll have more scattered showers and thunderstorms around Houston. We keep those in the picture through the afternoon and evening. By 7 p.m., I do think that thunderstorm threat will shift a little farther north. Then we lose the sunshine, we lose the energy for the storms, and they rain out. So your 10-day forecast from here, we really do have a daily rain chance every single day. We have a smaller rain chance tomorrow because of the hazy sky and the Saharan dust. It's not completely zero, though, for Thursday. Rain chances climb as we head into the weekend with even a few more daily shots of rain heading into next week. And we'll be right back after this break.
Exercise. All right, well, Elyse, speaking of exercise, is it a good day to get outside and exercise maybe earlier in the morning or later on at night? What do you think?
Starting your biohacking up early, Charlie.
Right, exactly.
Honestly, what I took away from that is biohacking is just living a healthy lifestyle.
There you go. There you go.
Right?
Easy enough.
There it is, easy enough. And the forecast today should be easy enough. We have a quieter start in the morning with rain chances climbing as we go on throughout the afternoon and evening hours. Now, I will say when that rain moves through and temperatures cool off, it is quite nice outside in the evenings. And I do think we are going to see that once again. We just got to wait for the rain and the thunderstorms to roll out for us to be able to, of course, safely go outside without the threat of lightning. Now, this morning, look at Lake Conroe. Beautiful. We're starting to see the sunrise illuminating the clouds clouds out there. A lovely start to the day this morning with temperatures primarily in the low to mid 70s. One area I've been watching is Galveston, as they have some showers and thunderstorms that have already developed over the Gulf this morning. And we'll get to those in just a moment. But generally speaking, rain chances climb as we head into the afternoon. And we'll have about 90 degrees for an average high temperature today. It will depend on where those storms roll through and who sees the heavier rainfall, for who's cooler because of that or warmer because you don't get any rain. Tonight, though, by about 8 p.m., I think generally everyone's going to be drying out. We'll be left with some cloud cover, though, and a little bit of a humid evening on our hands. And rain chances today, while they are pretty high, they drop tomorrow before increasing once again heading into the weekend. And that's one thing I want you to take away from my forecast this morning, is that we do have a higher chance for showers and thunderstorms both Saturday and Sunday. So think about your weekend plans and how the rain could impact them. As for why rain chances drop tomorrow, it's because of Saharan dust. Another plume of Saharan dust currently over the western Gulf is going to swirl towards the Texas coast tomorrow. It'll be right over our heads, and this, of course, could lead to a reduction in air quality at times and that hazy sky. But it only lingers for one day. It's out of here by Friday, but I will point out another Saharan dust cloud moves into the eastern Caribbean heading into the weekend. And generally speaking, all of this dust that is around the tropics right now is why things have stayed pretty quiet. No development expected in the deep tropics in the Atlantic, the Caribbean, or the Gulf over the next 7 days. And then similarly, too, no development expected in the eastern Pacific over the next 7 days either. 13 alert radar this morning. Again, we do have some showers and storms to track. They are offshore right now over the Gulf. This is a sign to me that we do have some higher moisture levels over the Gulf right now. That will lift north and bring us some rain into the day. As for this morning, though, I'm not concerned about showers and storms moving too far north over land. Don't have the energy for that yet. So as you can see here with some of the rain we've had along Galveston Island and Crystal Beach, those showers quickly fizzled out. Just off the shores, though, near Freeport and Lake Jackson, you can see a thunderstorm developing there. I'm expecting that one, too, to slow down as it moves farther north. Now, future track not really picking up on the timing, but the placement is pretty good. So as we go on throughout the morning, future track has us at about 1 p.m. I think this rain moving into the coast could be much sooner than that. So that would place showers and storms in Houston closer to about noon or 1 p.m. We keep widely scattered storms in the picture through the afternoon and evening. That trend will lift farther north into the evening hours, and then we are drier by later tonight with just a little bit of cloudiness left over. The rest of your 10-day forecast, we really got to keep a daily rain chance here in southeast Texas with this active pattern over our heads, even when we have Saharan dust tomorrow. Higher rain chances over the weekend. Looking temperature-wise over the next 10 days, pretty seasonal too, with morning lows in the 70s, highs in the 90s.
All right, Elyse, thank you.